Hey YouTube. So, um, a little bit about me. Some of you may know, I may have posted it before or not, but today makes 110 days that I've been sober. In that 110 days, I have come to the realization that life is more than just doing drugs. You know, um, I hardly had anything when I was out there using drugs. But now that I'm sober, I'm gaining everything back. I'm gaining my self-confidence back. I've learned to say no to drugs again. I've gained my family back. I'm gaining their trust back. And God is just showing me each and every day, a new way to live. We're supposed to love one another, I don't see a lot of love. There's a lot of hate in this world, and I don't like it at all. I lived in 2 years in Texarkana, Arkansas, and Texarkana, Texas. You know, I've said it before on one of my videos that there's over 150,000 people in Texarkana. 45.1% of those people are addicts. There's no help being given to those addicts. Why not? Why isn't there any help when there needs to be? 45.1% of your whole population is addicts, and there's no resources for that addict? Come on now. It's stupid. Why have you turned your backs towards everybody in addiction? That's not what God would want you to do, If you see somebody down, stop and help them. That's what life's about, is helping somebody, helping one another, making sure they make it in life. Today, I spent the whole weekend really, with my nephew, doing things that I haven't done in a long time. Back when I was a teenager, we used to put tarps in the back of pickup trucks and fill it up with water. And today we did that. I showed my nephew how to make a swimming pool out of a tarp and a pickup truck. And it was he had the most amazing time. Just watching him ride his four-wheeler. Just little moments like that. Looking at the trees. Seeing, finding shapes and animals and whatever in the trees and stuff, that's all from God, for us to look at and enjoy. What I don't enjoy is going to a town like Texarkana and seeing bukus, dozens and dozens upon dozens of homeless people just sitting around, waiting for a miracle. I'm trying to help them any way I can, with what I got. I ain't got much right now because, I'm just now getting back up on my feet again. But I can rest assured, I'm going to fight for them addicts. They need help. They need saved. There's nobody out there trying to save them or trying to help them. I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend the rest of my days trying to help an addict get sober. I lost the love of my life in 2017 with a battle of heroin addiction. She was sober when she passed away, but it was complications that led up to her death. So I have a personal vendetta against addiction, and I will fight it any way I can. Now that I'm sober, the devil has no control over me, none whatsoever. Yeah, the devil's going to push and push and push harder and try to, hinder me, but I'm not going to allow it. God won't allow it. Things are coming into place in my life, and I'm so blessed and so thankful for that. I'm just going to make either a daily or a weekly blog or vlog about my recovery. You know, um, today being 100 days clean. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for those addicts out there in the streets still suffering, because they need somebody to speak for them. Because when they don't have a voice, who's going to speak for them? They need to be heard. They need to be helped. They need to be rescued. Eventually I'm gonna have my own center, my own addiction refuge center, and I'm gonna go to the streets, and I'm gonna save as many addicts' lives as I can. That's what my Emily would want me to do. That's what God would want me to do. Is save a life. I love you guys. Like and subscribe to my videos. Check back and just watch me grow. Watch my progress, and keep up to date with what I'm doing in life. It's gonna be amazing. It really is. Um, I love you. God loves you. And if you're in addiction, get sober. It's so worth it. Get back to your families. Um, you know, it's just, there's more to life than drugs and alcohol. There really is. And with this whole medical marijuana thing coming into play everywhere now, there needs to be an addiction refuge center where people can go to seek refuge from the streets of addiction. You know? So, let's do that. Let's help one another. Let's love one another. Alright, I'm out.